There's an item in the New York Daily News today that says GOP star named in money scandal. These are documents that, for a case that does not exist anymore, it's not going anywhere, and they're just opening it up. It looks like they're just trying to trash you.
Oh, I think there's no doubt. This is a prime example of what happens when you take on the big government special interest. They're looking for ways to come at us. They'll continue to do it. They did it, 2 years ago in the recall election. They're going to do it again now. We got another tough election this fall. And so they're going to come at it with just about everything out there. And the media, at least many in the media, are willing accomplices to this. But the facts of the case are pretty clear. They're not something that I or any of our Republican allies are talking about. They're two objective judges, third parties removed from the executive and legislative branch.
Right.
Both of them have looked at this information. Both have said there's not a case here, and in fact have taken it so far as to tell the prosecutors to stop their case going forward.
So the show's over, but they're trying to trash you. Are they trying to do to you what they did to Chris Christie in New Jersey?
Oh, again, I think there's no doubt. This is one of those where the media jumps on this. Some of the left spin this. You get our detractors out there trying to claim there's something more than there is. And they're trying to claim an order here. Again, and I understand some people, if they haven't been following us, in our state, John Does are very unusual. They're kept, or at least supposedly kept confidential. This has already been done. And so if you're just reading this for the first time, you might think there's something there without knowing that the courts already looked at this. A state judge took care of this some time ago, and a federal judge more recently heard the same information in both cases. They said there's just not an argument there. And so what you see is the left and others up there trying to stir things up.
And they came after you say, because of the action out in Wisconsin where famously, you tried to change the way the unions work in Wisconsin.
That's right. We tried to take the government away from the big government special interest and put it firmly in the hands of the hardworking taxpayers, both at the state level and the local governments. It's why with something like this, we're going to have to rely on a lot of grassroots support, people from across America who helped me out in the recall, people went to things like scottwalker.com and signed up to help us out, because we're going to have to counter this sort of attack all over again.
All right. Scott Walker answering the charges. Not that there are any charges, just people trying.